Veteran Salute is sponsored by the Devon James Injury Lawyers.
Tonight on Veteran Salute, Jason Lamb introduces us to a Vietnam veteran who grew up in California, traveled the world, and married a woman from Kansas and settled in Wichita.
Army Staff Sergeant Al Fleming always knew he was destined to serve his country. After all, his father was a Marine, a POW in Okinawa. His stepfather and all of his uncles were also in the military. Fleming was assigned to one of the most elite divisions in the Army and went on to serve for 15 years.
And commence.
Al Fleming has been teaching Tai Chi for 40 years. Before he studied and trained in martial arts, Fleming fought in the jungles of South Vietnam. In the early 60s, the U.S. Army developed a new airborne concept for transporting paratroopers into hard-to-reach battle zones.
At that time, they were testing the air assault concept, and basically where all of our transportation was done by helicopter.
Fleming was assigned to what became known as the 1st Cavalry Air Mobile Division. It was the first air mobile division to enter Vietnam in 1965. Hueys could move a third of an infantry battalion and supporting units in one single helicopter lift.
All of our transportation was basically done by helicopter. We had very, very few wheeled vehicles. We were flown in to L zones or to drop zones or LZs for landing zones. If the jungle was kind of thick and we couldn't get engineers in to clear for helicopters, then we would rappel in out of choppers.
The first real test for the air assault concept was an operation called Happy Valley.
In fact, the first mission that we went on as a unit, that was when I was wounded with what we call a punji stake.
A punji stake pierced Fleming's combat boot and stabbed into his right shin. He was out of action for a month.
The second was a gunshot wound to my left leg, my left thigh.
Fleming was awarded a pair of Purple Hearts for those combat injuries. After fighting in South Vietnam for nearly 2 years, Fleming returned to what he calls the world. Like so many others, he did not receive a warm welcome.
Not just black troops coming out of Vietnam. It didn't matter what color your skin was when you came back. You just weren't treated or welcomed with a hero's welcome. We were, called baby killers and spat on and things of that nature.
He would eventually volunteer to go to drill sergeant school.
I saw a lot of the replacements that were coming into Vietnam to replace us, and they were young. What I used to consider as being very inexperienced, and a lot of them made a lot of mistakes, and it cost them.
Always a leader, the 79-year-old Fleming is still going strong as a certified Tai Chi instructor. Fleming is the founder and owner of Wichita Tai Chi for Health and Wellness, and he teaches almost every day all over the metro area. He met his wife, Linda, while she was still in the Army. She served for 9 years before moving Al back here to her home state. Here for you, Jason Lamb, KSN News 3.
On behalf of Devon James Injury Lawyers, we're honored to recognize this week's veteran, Army Staff Sergeant Al Fleming. Sergeant Fleming, thank you so much for your service to our country.
Well, thank you very much, and I greatly appreciate the job that you guys are doing for the vets. It's an honor for me to accept this, not just for my service, but for all of the service of those that came before me and those that are after me as well.
Veteran Salute is sponsored by the Devon James Injury Lawyers.